What's good, YouTube? This is going to be my non-spoiler review for Evil Dead Rise. First off, I gotta say, I absolutely love the opening. When it very first starts and everything, it really takes you back to the original movies, and it just, there's something about it, the way that they do it, it's so creative, and I'm not gonna give anything away, but just little things they do and the way they incorporate things from, like, the older movies, I really love. I thought it was a nice touch and everything, so but pretty much all the way up until the opening, like the title drop and everything, it is absolutely perfect. I thought they did a great job. Now that brings me to the setting of where we are in this movie. I really do love the idea of being in a high rise. It's just awesome after, catching up on the previous ones that I had never seen. I had just recently watched them earlier through the week. That way I can prepare for this movie. And after seeing them, I feel like it was awesome to see them go back, kind of like what they did with Army of Darkness. And they took the setting and just changed it and just had some new sort of characters. Of course, Ash was still the same in there, but in here, just the way that they changed the setting but still incorporate the Necronomicon and everything, I think it's awesome. I mean, it's one of those movies that, or one of those things that you can actually build a franchise off of, and it doesn't have to be the same movie. Sound design in here is really good. It's really effective, especially during a lot of the gore and gruesome scenes. The music and everything, everything when it came to the sound and all that was awesome. Makeup and visual effects they use in here, it's really good. The way that they were able to basically go from, say, back in the day when they made the original Evil Dead, and when you see what they have now and just how they make like, say, the mom and everything look so creepy, and just the deterioration and all that. Not only that, but just everything from dismemberments and all that stuff in here is great. They don't hold back, and they make sure that they honor the whole idea that it is an Evil Dead movie. I try to battle back and forth between if this one or the 2013 Evil Dead was more gruesome or not. I feel like they're both really close, but 2013 might be more gruesome. There were a lot of nice, several callbacks even to, like, the previous ones. I really enjoyed anytime they popped up. Especially, I'm not sure if this was intentional or if this is why or not, but just the way I look at it, the main, like, character mom, her name is Ellie, and they call her Elle for short. So I'm not sure if that's just a nod towards Linda. If it is, I think that's pretty cool, because they really did a good job at making you like all the characters. I mean, there's a couple characters that pop up even, like, throughout the apartment, like neighbors and everything, and even them. There's nobody in here that you actually want to see die, which is, kind of, I feel like, new when it comes to these movies, because even in the 2013 one, there were several moments where it's like, you didn't really care too much. These characters, I thought they did a great job at just, like, fleshing them out in just, like, a small amount of time, giving them all just kind of unique personalities between the kids and the sister and the mom. I think it was just the way they did it and the way that they were able to make you feel like, I don't want to see any of these people die. I thought that was awesome. Starting with Beth, I think she's great as this movie's Ash. She has a personal thing that she's dealing with. Not going to go into spoilers, but it kind of, it makes it a little more intense when you have to go through that, when she's going through that and having to deal with everything else going on. So I enjoyed her character. I thought she did great. Ellie, the mom, is amazing when it comes to being like a deadite or whatever they call it. It's just, she plays it so good. I mean, her acting in here, I can't really, I'm not too familiar with what else she's been in, but I just absolutely thought she did great. I mean, she pulled off the creepy moments when she's talking to her kids and everything. It's just so good. Cassie, the little girl, the youngest one, she's really funny. I mean, they really did try to make her a comedic relief in a lot of ways. Some moments I feel like were maybe out of place for what was going on, but then again, with, the franchise that we're in, I kind of, it's expected, so I kind of feel like it was necessary also. But I really thought she was cool. I thought it was just, like, the way that they did her character. She felt like she had just a lot of personality, and she felt like an actual, like, little kid. Danny is definitely the very curious and eager one out of all of them. I mean, just anytime that you know, something that was dealing with like the book and everything. I mean, he was so into it. Just the way that the way that he looked as he was going through everything, it was very intense. And then Bridget, without going into spoilers, I'll just say what she brought during her scenes I thought were awesome. I mean, just the way that she played it, and like at certain points when she's talking to her aunt Beth, it's just yeah, some stuff, like I said, I don't want to go into it, but just know that all the kids did amazing when it came to, you know, being in this movie. And just the progression of it and everything, it feels very much like an Evil Dead movie, just how everything is going and unfolding, and just the idea of, like, you cannot do anything about it, and just how intense it just keeps getting. It feels like the level just keeps getting raised throughout the movie. And yeah, up until the end, I think they did great. It felt like a different ending as well, so I applaud them for making it a creative, different sort of ending. And not only that, but they mentioned something in here that sort of does tie into the idea that there is a possibility of being more locations or more settings and everything that this could take place. So they definitely set it up in that way, even though there is actually no end credit scene. And I thought it was just awesome how they, you know, connected the beginning to the end, the way that it pretty much ends and how it connects to the beginning. I thought it was creative. You know, it's just something different. I'm sure it's been done before, that sort of style, but the way that they do it for this type of movie, it's cool because you can kind of see how it leads into something else. So I thought it was an awesome ending, and just how they tie it all back, I thought that was cool. And with there being no end credit scene, I actually think that was a powerful move for them to do, because really it just makes them not have to rely on anything like you know, teasing anything new to come out or anything. Like, they felt like this movie, and they were confident enough in this movie that, I mean, you could watch it and it could just be a standalone Evil Dead movie, and you wouldn't have to know anything of the previous ones. So I thought they did a great job when it came to that whole idea. As far as ranking this, I gotta say I really did enjoy my time, though, like all the way through. I thought it was so cool to see a lot of the like little nods that they had to the older movies, and I feel like everybody put their all into this. I feel like nobody was slacking. I feel like I would definitely recommend this to anybody who likes horror movies, and I feel like if you're an Evil Dead fan, you will definitely appreciate this as well. I just think that they did as well as you probably could, and I just honestly am looking forward to more in this franchise. So when it comes to ranking this, I'm going to have to put this as a 1 for me. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was great, spectacular. But let me know down below what you thought of Evil Dead Rise, and if you think it is the best one in the franchise, or how would you rank all of them in the franchise. If you enjoyed my review, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my videos, just subscribe, and I will catch you in those. Until then, take it easy.